All right, I'm getting ready to take the stack off here, but before I do that, I want to draw your attention to the hammers and show you one of the things I'm going to be working on. You can see on the tops of each hammer at the point that hits the string, that's called the strike point, little grooves, little lines on the hammers. Those are called string grooves, and they wear into hammers slowly over time when the hammer hits the strings hundreds and hundreds and then thousands of times. These are not really bad, but if you look closely, you can kind of see how the tips of the hammers are flattened down a little bit. They're kind of smushed down. And there are some grooves where the hammers are hitting the strings. Not only that, but there's a little bit of discoloration. Do you mind? Thank you. There is... That's right. This is a little bird here whose name I don't know, but I just call him Printer because he always sounds like a little dot matrix printer. Are you out of ink, Printer? So, the hammers. The hammers have some string grooves in them. They're not severe, but the tips of the hammers are a little flattened out. And there's some kind of discoloration which suggests there's some dirt or some oil or some kind of particulate that's in the mix. Usually if it's just dust or something, there's no color change. But in the case of a color change, you can be suspicious of cigar smoke, maybe grease. Some pianos are situated near kitchens and will actually inherit a layer of grease over time. This one is not such a piano at all. It's actually in very fine shape. But these hammers do need a little work, and they're gonna get just the work that they need. No more, no less. So we've got our grand action here, and I have hammers lifted, and in this gap here between the back checks and the whippings, I place this block. And with this block, I am proceeding to file these hammers in the following manner. Take a paddle, which is basically, in my case, just a shim with some sandpaper, a couple different grits, and what we're going to do is use our paddle to abrade and take off a layer of felt across the top of the hammer. We have string grooves, we have little grooves in the tips of the hammers. Also, the tips of the hammers are flattened out a little bit, so the strike points are actually kind of wide, kind of widened in a way that dampens the tone of the piano, diminishes the sound of the piano. So we are filing the hammers both to remove the string grooves, but we're also going to take out the flat spot. And by being patient and observant and symmetrical and careful and considered, slowly alter the shape of the hammer. You can reveal a fresh layer of felt, making it like new again. And you can enhance the tone that it produces when it strikes the strings. Okay, so now I've pretty well got the hammer shaped. But the very tip is still there. The flat spot and the string grooves are still there. I've got one little bit left on the tip of the hammer, but I brought the two curved sides up like so, and now I'm ready to round them over and connect them. Where I've been doing a lot of careful shaping up till now, it's leading to a moment with each hammer where you have to kind of get a little rougher. Literally, you have to bear down a little bit and abrade that top portion of the felt off relatively quickly and unite the two sides. Like so. And over. There. Very nice. The hammers were shaped kind of like hot air balloons. Now they're shaped more like inverted teardrops. That means the strike point is a little tighter, a little closer to a single point on a curve rather than a flat spot in the middle of a curve. So, with that, I am proceeding here to the end of this side, and then I've got 2 sections over here. What I'm doing now is also a precursor to the regulation process that will follow. You have to have your hammers in ideal shape in order to regulate all the rest of the functions of the piano. If you did all that and then changed the shape of the hammers, then your regulation would no longer hold, or certainly wouldn't be as precise. So these are the preliminary steps that lead to the regulation process to come. And if I take some hammers here and lower them, let's have a look. You can see for yourself, the string grooves are long gone. The flat spots are long gone. They look like brand new hammers, nice and round and clean, no string grooves at all. So these hammers are ready to continue their life of service, and they're going to sound terrific when we get them back in the piano.